Thomas is another co-founder of the Hype House. He is considered the Hype House manager. And a little background on me and Thomas, we were very good friends before we even started this whole thing together. We met at the Team 10 house and he asked me if I wanted to do a photo shoot. So we did like a little collaboration photo shoot. And shortly he got let go from Team 10 and he needed money and a job. I said, look, I'll hire you as my full-time photographer and editor. I spent countless hours trying to help this kid change his mindset. It used to be very, very negative, and I would talk to him about positivity and law of attraction and what you put out is what you get back. And I was just trying to help him because I wanted him to find true and genuine happiness. And if I could help or contribute to that in any way, I want to do so because he was my friend and I believed in him and I thought that he was a genuine person who's just been fucked over. It just kind of shows you like how close of friends we were. Like we hung out almost every single day, told each other everything. Like he was my best friend. Shortly after, we all met up there and we all hung out and we all vibed and we're like, yeah, like we really should take this whole content house thing seriously. So we started looking at like Zillow and all the home rental websites, and we found the house that we're at now, the Hype House, and we contacted the realtor. We met with him, told us that he told us the deposit was gonna be $46,000, and I remember like it wasn't even a question in my mind. Like I believed in this idea so much. I was like, you know, I'm gonna put as much down as I can. Chase had some money. We each put down 18K. Thomas put down about 5K, and Alex and Cobra put about 5K as well. And I remember sitting in the car with Thomas and Chase, and we literally had all of our money together, and it was like this giant wad of cash. Like it was, I think that was like the most money I've ever seen in person. We started the social medias, they blew up. We started getting lots of attention from the press, and New York Times came to do an interview. And keep in mind, this is my very first like in-person interaction with the press. There was a full-on production team. The microphones, literal interviewers with their laptops and they're typing, and I was like, this is really intimidating. Like being 20 years old and not having like a manager there with me, kind of like Chase had. Like I had no idea to speak up and to say that I was a co-founder. I kind of already assumed that Thomas and Chase would have given the other co-founders, not even just myself, but the other co-founders credit, because out of integrity, that's just what you do. And during the New York Times interview, Thomas and Chase just completely took over, and I know that Chase's manager was like really pushing him to speak up and to make it known like the co-founder, which I think is very important. It's very smart of her, and I wish even that I had someone telling me to go get some recognition, because I know that I deserved it. I put down $18,000 plus my own platform. We had a few other press interviews that I was not there for, and I expected, again, out of integrity, that Thomas would speak up about the other co-founders, because I already mentioned it to him prior to that I thought it was a little bit messed up that no one else was getting credit. Like I was defending the other co-founders as well, not even just myself, but I confronted him. I thought that we solved the issue. He still didn't speak up, and that was like a little bit like of a red flag. It felt like a little bit like manipulation. It was just like telling me whatever I need to hear to get me a shut up. He claims the Hype House has made no money, yet he's bragging about an $8,000 Cartier bracelet he just bought, a $10,000 cat. He's talking about buying a new Tesla. The Hype House hasn't made any money. Then how do you have all this stuff? Like, it's just a little bit fishy. I'm not saying it has made anything, because I don't know. I have no access to those emails and he won't give it up. But I'm just putting the pieces together. He also wouldn't give access to the Instagram account, and on the Instagram account, they only follow who is a part of the Hype House. And Thomas is the only one with full control over that. A trend that I'm starting to notice is he loves to have power. He loves to be able to tell people what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. It's starting to feel like a fucking dictatorship in this house. In a house that he barely even paid for.